So apparently, Benzino admitted that he had ghostwriters on his Eminem diss track, which is funny to me because there's a lot of comments that said, y'all are coping so hard. He did so well that y'all are accusing him of having a ghostwriter. That's what people. This is how you know people don't know rap, because if you listen to the two diss tracks, they're nothing alike, and you can tell when someone, you can tell someone's style when you listen to their music, and it's just, or what they're capable of. He wasn't capable, clearly, of what he did in the second track, if you judge by the first track. Anyway, let's hear what he has to say about it. Let's go.
How does it feel with the sand, the gaga? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just trying to play off this.
First of all, his jaw is huge. This nigga has the biggest jaw I've ever seen in my life.
Silly shit. I don't rap like that. I'm just trying to play on the shit that he does, and that gets everybody extra hyped up.
Biggest jaw in my life. Facts.
I went in the studio, and there's always niggas in there. And Yuck, you could say the same thing, man. You in the studio with niggas. Niggas are gonna trade lines. Niggas are gonna fuck with each other. Niggas are gonna work, and that's what happens with me.
I guess that's never happened to me. I don't trade lines with niggas. Niggas don't give me lines. That's just not how it works. Never had a rapper give me a line. Go cook dinner because you don't give me lines. Never once have you ever given me a line. Should be like, hey, you should make this whole song about games. Okay, I'll do that. But she ain't writing a fucking thing. Don't get it twisted. And don't ever. This girl's going to have people believing that she really be writing. We're going to have a competition or something, because I'll disprove that immediately.
Sometimes I write my lines, niggas.
But here he goes. Yeah, making excuses. This is what we hear. You don't use ghostwriters on a diss track, bro. That's crazy. You're done for.
Niggas are going to fuck with each other. Niggas are going to work. And that's what happens.
And did he just expose himself? Niggas is going to fuck with each other? Do we all know? We all know. What niggas you hanging out with?
Studio, and there's always niggas in there. And Yuck, you could say the same thing, man. You in the studio with niggas. Niggas are gonna trade lines. Niggas are gonna fuck with each other. Niggas are gonna work, and that's what happens with me. Sometimes I write my own shit. Sometimes I have a nigga in there with me, and we going back.
He said the hard R, huh? He said you didn't hear that. This nigga said the hard R.
What happens with me? Sometimes I write my own shit. Sometimes I have a nigga in there with me, and we going back and forth. Me and Stevie did that a lot. You know what I'm saying? So, that's happened. You know what I'm saying? So,
he said, sometimes I have a nigga in there with me, we go back and forth. Like, there's innuendo and everything this dude's saying, bro. He's like exposing himself.
That's happened. You know what I'm saying? So, I get influences, like I get lines, I get ideas from whoever's in the studio with me. That's what
whoever goes through that shit, they was a genius. Because
but nobody ghost wrote that for me. You know what I'm saying? Like that, like that's my shit.
Okay, so you heard him say that, right? Nobody ghost wrote that for me. That's my shit. Now pay attention.
They probably threw some ideas.
No, I had some lines in there come in. I had some lines. Yeah, I can say that. The whole thing wasn't written by me, but I had some lines.
The next thing, I wrote that. Those are my bars. The next thing, this dude tried to throw him a bone to get him to admit he had a ghostwriter. Yeah, but you had some ideas. I mean, some lines came from other people. It went from ideas to lines.
But I got a team of niggas. I got niggas that support me and fuck with me.
I got a team of niggas.
You know what I'm saying? That's nothing new. Who's to say Eminem don't got motherfuckers in there with him giving him lines?
Nice try.
Fact.
Nice try. If you know rap, then who raps like Eminem? Nobody raps like Eminem. Get out of here, bro. You know what parts he probably wrote? Or he probably didn't write anything. He probably gave him ideas. But you know what ideas he probably gave him? He probably gave him ideas like, you're white and black and like the race shit. He probably gave him the ideas for all the race shit, because he never fails to turn it into a racial argument every single time, or a racial diss every single time. But clearly, he couldn't handle the pressure. He was getting exposed. This actually says, Benzino responds to Cliff Beats. So Cliff Beats got this nigga under pressure, which is crazy. He was like, no, I got to let everybody know. Someone did help me. I didn't even see what Cliff Beats said. And then he wanted to say, he responds to Cliff Beats, Danon, and Stan saying he has a ghostwriter. Also claiming Eminem might have a ghostwriter. Nigga, shut up. Nigga, shut up. Exactly. And this nigga is literally one shade darker than Eminem. Got the nerve to call Eminem white. He's one shade darker than him. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Anyway, I just thought that was funny because I have so many comments that are saying that I'm coping, that I was coping. He cooked Eminem. You're just mad. He did so well that you're claiming he has a ghostwriter. Like, no, nigga. You can hear it. You can literally hear it. What do y'all think about that, man? Benzino's off-white. So he's off-white. Yeah, yeah, he's off-white. I look like Benzino when I get too much sun. Bro, he's white. Who's he calling white? You should know what that's like. Oh, that's right. You're half white. Eminem said that? I forgot about that. But yeah, this dude is like, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy that he would even claim Eminem has a ghostwriter. Like, you need some proof of that. You need some proof of that. And I just don't believe anyone is on Eminem's level to write for him. I just don't believe that. You gotta prove that to me. And like, just come all the way out and say it. Say you didn't write it. Why are you coming out and saying shit like, oh, I wrote some of it, I didn't write all of it? Like, bro, you didn't write it. It's clearly a totally different style than the first one. The two songs are totally different styles. Like, the flows are different. Your flow was messy in the first one, barely even was on beat. The second one was like, bro, you were catching pockets. There's just no way. There's no way. The pockets were Cassidy pockets. The delivery was Cassidy delivery. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it was a banger. It was a banger. But I'm a Cassidy fan, so it makes sense. It was actually a banger. He actually did well. And people, yo, cut it out. There's people that said it was a bad diss, which is crazy. There's people that said it wasn't a good diss, it was trash. It wasn't a bad diss, but it doesn't matter because he didn't write it. So the diss, it lost all credibility. Whoever the writers were, bro, make yourself known and diss Eminem yourself. You don't get to diss Eminem behind someone else. That's weird energy, bro. That's weird energy. I'll admit his ghostwriter did well. Facts. That's a wild claim. Yes. And Nail in the Coffin was the track he did, but Nail in the Coffin killed him for years. Yeah, we did a reaction to Nail in the Coffin. But yeah. He said nigga way too many times to compensate for how white he is. Bro, he even threw a hard R in there. But yeah, this is crazy. This is crazy. We all knew he had a ghostwriter. Clearly, Cliff Beats exposed him. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. But yeah, he had a ghostwriter. So, vindication!